Good morning, welcome back. Brilliant to be here with you on Friday morning. I got Coleman Cook, probably the most famous man in town every summer, without a doubt.
Probably so, and not because of me.
Because of what Coleman brings to the town and his group of volunteers and support. It's the Keeping It Free concert series, and they are also a non-for-profit and doing a wonderful job. And I know every summer there's so much buzz around what shows are coming to Halcyon Hill, and you guys are tireless in your efforts to bring us quality music and put on a magic show. And so tell us a little bit more about what you're doing at this time of the year to get ready for summer.
Definitely. I mean, I think you hit it on the head. It's such, I think the coolest thing about the Free Summer Concert Series is it's a truly unique give back to Steamboat Springs.
Yep.
Unlike anything else out there that I'm aware of. I mean, I know there's some one-off free shows in different towns, different areas in the country, but to have 5 free shows every summer for the last 23 years is just something that's just truly unique and
very much
amazing.
So. Unique to this town. 23 years, so 1991.
1991 was our first year, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, started by Joe Cabuti and John Waldman were our founders.
Okay.
Started on the courthouse lawn, which is pretty crazy.
That is.
And,
how many do you think were at that first show back in 91?
Good question. I wasn't here quite yet. I got here in 93, and I still remember my first concert there, and that was David Grisman Quintet. And I just thought, what a cool place. Here I am seeing David Grisman Quintet for free on the courthouse lawn.
Yeah.
I mean, I would guess probably 400 to 500 at that time.
Okay.
And now we're
5,000, I would say.
Now we're on average about 5,000 per show. Last summer we killed it. Hit a home run shot with Big Head Todd.
Right.
Over 4th of July.
Yep.
That was probably our biggest show in series history. We guesstimated probably around 7,500 to 8,000 people packed into Halcyon Hill, and usually our smaller crowds are around 3,500. So we definitely reach a ton of people locally, as well as we're starting to become a big driver of fans and music lovers from the Front Range and really all around the state and the Rocky Mountain region. So
the thing I love about the Keeping It Free series is it's free.
Yes.
For the town.
Who doesn't love free, right?
Exactly. But it also brings so many tourists and locals, Front Range people to our town. Then they spend money at the restaurants and the bars and the accommodation, you name it. So it really is a fantastic economic boost for the town. And the fact you do it at Halcyon Hill is just brilliant. I know because I'm a business owner downtown myself, and the free concert nights are definitely bonus nights.
Well, thank you for saying that. I mean, Halcyon Hill is just such a great site, ideal site. We've got it dialed in. It's easy. It's just perfect for what we do. And then to your point, excuse me, and then the ability for our fans to not only enjoy free music, but you can walk and bike there very easily, which is a huge benefit, I think, for our crowds. And
without a doubt.
For what we're trying to do. And then, as you were alluding to, then the spillover after the shows, to the streets of Yampa, Lincoln, Oak, you name it, to support our local our businesses is just, I think, a phenomenal, partnership there.
For sure. And then right there, of course, you've got all of those vendors. I mean, you can eat just about anything you want because I think last count was about 16 different food vendors.
In the show itself, not that many. We're about 6.
Oh, what was I thinking?
That's all right.
Oh, maybe I just did a couple of laps.
That's true. No, we try to keep, that certainly adds to the overall experience of our show.
Yeah.
And so we like to, to give our fans, at least some unique or fun choices to go down and have an inexpensive evening. I mean, obviously you get free live music, which is a beautiful thing, but then you can also get, an adult beverage. You can also get a gyro from Skull Creek Greek, or numerous other snacks while you're there.
It's superb. And these things are not cheap to put on. Just getting the talent alone is expensive.
Yes.
Setting up that amazing stage with all of the electrical and that goes into it.
Yes.
And not to mention, you've all been to one of these free concerts, the amount of portaloos you have there.
Yes.
You never have to wait because there's literally hundreds of those things.
It's necessary.
It's necessary.
It's necessary. No, obviously it's the free summer concert series, but we all know nothing is truly free these days, and so we're funded solely by sponsorships, business sponsorships, individual sponsorships, and also we do get revenues from our beer sales at the event itself. So that's obviously where the public comes into play here, and probably a good lead-in into Colorado Gives Day. This last summer the pilot did a survey, and they asked, what's your favorite summer event? And of course, I'm going to
free.
brag, Keeping It Free won by a landslide.
Right.
And that's the kind of the love that we need to see from the public next Tuesday.
Sure.
You know, and because we'd love to see those donations come in for us.
Most definitely. So Yampa Valley Gives, give where you live. YampaValleyGives.org. So the Keeping It Free series is one of the 40-something non-for-profits in the Yampa Valley that can benefit directly from this awesome day. And there's so many other benefits to Keeping It Free. Yeah, we get to see a good concert. But as we were talking about, the spillover effect to just about every business in town is phenomenal. So there's a huge economic impact every time you put one of these concerts on.
Absolutely.
So,
and the other benefit, I think, everyone, I kind of always joke around, forget Facebook. Steamboat social networking is the free summer concert series.
Oh, most definitely. You catch up with really
everybody, your neighbors, your friends,
They're all there.
Everyone's there.
Yeah.
So it's just a cool thing.
It sure is. So keepingitfree.org?
.com.
Keepingitfree.com. You can go check it all out right there. They're working on the schedule for next summer right now. You generally release that, May?
Well, we've been doing this last year, as I mentioned to you, we've had to book our bands a lot earlier these days because there's a lot more competition out there. So we have already started scheming for this year, or for next year, I should say, which is exciting. But we usually, our annual fundraiser, which we had at the Chief last year, we're going back to the Chief. It was such a great night, a really fun event, fun party. We usually like to have at least maybe 3-4 of our shows for that night so we can announce them at that event. So we'll certainly keep you in tuned.
Yeah, and we'll keep you updated with that because that was a really good night last night at the Chief, raising some money for Keeping It Free. So we'll keep you up to date so you can get along to that and help out.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. Well, I tell you what, Coleman, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And now that I know, I've got a lot of things to put money on
Dole out some funds.
Tuesday. Yeah,
Give where you live. That's what it's all about.
I'm going to pick up a couple of extra shifts this weekend
all
so
right.
I can really, throw my money out there. But yeah, give where you live, guys. It's YampaValleyGives.org, and think about keeping it free when you giving your donations. Thanks for coming in. We're going to be right back after this break.
Thank you.